Well, this is for all the adults out there to start with, okay? Because maybe the kids wouldn't be quite as interested, but I think the adults might be. Mother's Day was first created by Anna Jarvis in 1908, and it became an official U.S. holiday in 1914. Following her mother's 1905 death, Anna Jarvis conceived of Mother's Day as a way of honoring the sacrifices mothers made for their children. After gaining financial backing from a Philadelphia department store owner named John Wanamaker, which those of us who are a little bit older will recognize that name, in May 1908, she organized the first official Mother's Day celebration at a Methodist church in Grafton, West Virginia. That same day also saw thousands of people attend a Mother's Day event at one of Wanamaker's retail stores in Philadelphia. By 1912, many states, towns, and churches had adopted Mother's Day as an annual holiday, and Jarvis had established the Mother's Day International Association to help promote her cause. Her persistence paid off in 1914 when President Woodrow Wilson signed a measure officially establishing the second Sunday in May as Mother's Day. Now, interestingly, later in her life, Miss Jarvis wanted to end Mother's Day because she didn't like the fact that it had turned into a day to spend money. She wanted it to be a day to honor our mothers, but not make it commercial. We shouldn't have to have advertisements to remind us to think about our mothers. She never married and was never a mother herself. Okay, kids, you're back in. Okay, honoring our mothers. Well, what is a mother? That sounds like a very easy and obvious question, doesn't it? We think of a mother as being the woman who gave birth to us, who raised us. Is it that simple? Is there more to being a mother? Well, what does a good mother do? She teaches you how to live life well. She is there for you when you need her. She teaches you that you are important. She gives you shelter, food, and most importantly, love. She's a good example for you. She makes time to have fun with you. And she allows you to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. She teaches you how to love unconditionally, meaning that no matter what we do, we are loved. Wow, that's a lot of important stuff, isn't it? Is a good mother a perfect mother then? No, none of us are perfect. But our mothers love us, and they look after us the best way that they can. Now, how does a baby get to know who his or her mother is? Well, from birth, the baby is held and looks up into his or her mother's eyes. They're fed and taken care of by this person. And by the time they are about 6 months old and older, they think of this person as someone safe, someone who will protect them. Babies will start to cry if they are separated from their mothers. Now, do mothers have to be women? Might sound like a silly question, huh? Because we think of the word mother as only being female. If you look up the word mother in the dictionary, it will say it is a female who gave birth to you. And it has been said that mothers have a love that's unlike any other love on the face of the earth. If we just look at how we feel when we are loved by our mother, could someone else make us feel that same way? There are children who don't have mothers or whose mothers just can't care for them well. Can your father treat you like a mother would? Yeah. Can another woman, a grandmother, an aunt, or any other grown-up treat you like a mother would? Yeah. Can you have more than one person who mothers you and loves you like a mother would? Sure. Now, are there mothers in nature, non-human mothers? Yes, animals have mothers too. And depending on the type of animals, Mothers will have different ways of showing that they are a mother and that they love their babies. My sister has foxes living in her backyard right now, and a mother and babies, and she will watch as the mother brings them all sorts of dead animals to feed to those babies. You know, different species even will be a mother to another species. That has happened in nature. Or a mother dog will mother somebody else's puppies, or a cat somebody else's kittens. There's a funny video of a mother bear trying to guide her babies across the street. Traffic has stopped, waiting for her to complete her job of getting them all safely to the other side. As the mother gets each bear across the street and turns to go for the next one of the bears that already crossed the street follows her back, and she has to start all over again. So being a mother isn't always easy. Let's look at the picture of this duck, or ducks, I should say. Okay, we can see that the little ducks are following the big duck, presumably the mother duck. Do you know that a duck becomes connected to the first object it sees when it's born? They call this imprinting. And ducks have become attached to humans if a human is the first thing it sees. The human becomes its mother. The first thing that happens in a hospital when a baby is born is that they hand the baby to its mother. So the first person who looks into its eyes lovingly is their mother. Let's look at this gorilla. This is a picture of a gorilla in the Congo who is so thankful to the person hired to protect him against those who would kill gorillas illegally. He hugs this person who protects him, the same way a mother would protect us. And our pets. We'll look at this picture. Okay. Any one of us who has pets knows that we are kind of a mother to our pets. No one shows unconditional love to us any better than a pet does. They greet us at the door, all excited to see us. They trust us to love them back. They want to be near us all the time, and they are loyal. No matter what kind of a day you have had, your pet is always there to remind you what love is. We feed and take care of our pets and love them just like a mother would. On this Mother's Day, we want to thank God for our mothers and for anyone in our lives who has been like a mother to us. Make sure to tell them how much they mean to you, and if you can, give them a hug. The other day, I was with one of my favorite little girls who said, "Sunday is Mother's Day." I said, "Yes, it is." She said, "Well, you are like my mother." That's one of the best compliments I could get. Happy Mother's Day to all of you out there who have given of yourself and loved someone like a mother would. I'm going to try not to cry for the next picture. Okay, and a special thank you to my mother. Her reflection was always one of love. May you look in the mirror and see a reflection of the love that someone gave or gives to you. Amen.